I get a lot of questions about flags being evil, or why would you do that? Why would you flag a horse? Well, flags are only evil if you don't know how to use them. I'm going to make 2 or 3 videos here on different ways to use a flag. And the flags are they just make your arms longer. But also, the flags can help you get their attention. Flags are not to be used as weapons. They're not to be used to beat horses with. They're not to be used to knock a horse into submission. Flags are just a way to get a horse to focus on you. And if a horse can only think of one thing at a time, then it would be to your advantage if a horse was a little pushy to get that horse to pay attention to you further away, so that you both stay safe and your quality of life goes through the roof, right? So I'm going to show you how I use a flag. That don't mean it's the best way. That don't mean it's the only way. This is the way that I use a flag. And I'm going to make 2 or 3 videos today about it with different personality horses. This horse here, big and pushy, he doesn't know he's big. He doesn't even know he's pushy. I'm going to pet this horse with the flag and without chasing him. I'm going to pet this horse with a flag without letting him crowd into me. I'm going to make it a pleasurable experience, but we're going to start implementing the 3 rules. The horse can never touch me for the rest of his life, but I can touch him anytime I want. The horse doesn't dictate direction or speed, so that means I'm not going to put up with him running off if he doesn't want to walk. And never chase their face. That's really important. If a horse can only think of one thing at a time, when they look away, you're invisible. And if you're invisible and you got a little tiny horse like this one, you could probably get squished and they wouldn't even know. It'd be like running over a plum with your car and going, did I just run over something? You know, that's enough talking. I'll just show you how I use it with this horse. I'm going to get his attention. When he's looking at me, I'm going to take it away. When we evaluated this horse, we found out we could touch it all over with the flag. Now I'm going to make the flag a reward response. And if he wants petted, he will stop right there. Now this flag is just an extension of my intentions. If I think he needs to move, this flag will reinforce that thought. And remember, I don't want him running because I'm thinking stand still right now. Now he stayed there. I'm going to reward that if he wants to let me. He doesn't know, but if my timing would have been better, I could have left him and then came back and petted him without him crowding into me. Get his attention, take the flag away. Get his attention. Pet him. I came up to him. He didn't come up to me. If a horse is really, really wild, you want him to come to you. If a horse is really pushy, you want him to hold their ground and stand still. It's just another use for this flag. Now, if he'd like that, maybe we can build a connection. Like that. That's polite. That's not going to get you hit, stepped on, or crashed. I'll come up to him. There. I'll rip the flies out separating yet today, and I did that on purpose. I wanted the flies to be a little bit of an irritation to him, so I could go up there and rub the flies off of him. But he's pushy. I want him to give me space and be polite. That's what I'm using this flag for. Much better. I got his attention. He squared up and looked at me. And he got a reward. If I step over here, my intentions are he needs to stay. He stays. Rub those flies out of his eyes. Anyway, that's how I use the flag with this pushy horse. I'm going to make a couple more videos about using the flag with different personality horses, because the flags are valuable, valuable tools. I don't use the flags as a general rule to chase one away unless I get a predator out here. If I get a predator out here, you can bet you I protect myself with this. Anyway, if you like my videos, contact my wife at her business email. No, that's not true. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten. Or if you're watching these things on Facebook, please follow me on Facebook, Butch Mowdy. And like them, share them. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much.